Okay.
Okay. Man, he was trying to do it to him for sure, and if that would have hit... Oh! Wait, speaking of doing
He's doing things! He's doing things!
Getting ahead, not able to get their follow-up blood heat is not going to be an issue.
Turbulent winds have had the FGC in an uproar this weekend, but that's not a problem for the Roundup. The Tekken World Tour hits a brand new destination for a master event. The North American Smash scene goes north of the border. When's Marvel? It was this weekend as the Danger Room returned for UMVC 3. And Wanted saw an all-star Japanese cast for Melty Blood. It's time for the Roundup.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Tekken World Tour rolled into India this past weekend for Fighters Showdown. And over 200 entrants for the master event saw top international talent in attendance as well. Sadly for the local talent, the top 8 was dominated by international killers looking for those TWT points. Shoutouts to Prathap, who made it into top 8 but was eliminated in 7th by German Tetsu. The winners final was a team battle as teammates Cherryberry Mango and Ulsan faced off, with CBM advancing into the grand finals. In losers quarters, both of the German players got huge results as Sefi Black first eliminated Chanel 2-1, and then Tetsu followed up that with a 2-1 win over the legendary Knee. That meant they would face each other in losers semis, and Tetsu got the 2-0 sweep, moving on into losers finals where they would face Ulsan. But the German hopes were dashed as Ulsan eliminated Tetsu 3-1 to earn that run back in grand finals. And Ulsan was able to reset the bracket with a 3-1 score over CBM, but keeping up the theme of momentum swinging wildly and 3-1 scores, Cherry Berry Mango was able to take the win 3-1 in the grand final reset.
3, Ulsan, can you make this count? Down at 3 again, the challenge from CBM, and he's your champion!
And secure that TWT Masters win. Over in Street Fighter 6, a very familiar name if you've been playing in online tournaments, Haunt was defending home turf. They were sent to losers bracket in winners semis by Prince, who would go on to face Tekken Pro Book in winners finals. Book's been playing Street Fighter for quite a while though, and it's no surprise to see them dominating winners final 3-0. In losers final, Haunt was able to get revenge against Prince and earn a place in the grand finals to take on Book. But home turf could not be defended, and Book swept it 3-0 to take the Street Fighter 6 win, a small consolation for their performance in Tekken 7.
Well as it could for Opsa right now. He's got 2 huge...
This past weekend, the North American FGC crossed the border up north once again to Canada for Get On My Level. One of the biggest Smash majors in Toronto saw over 700 entrants for Melee and over 800 for Ultimate. First up in Melee, Zane cruised through the bracket looking unstoppable. His biggest threat, J Mook, was underperforming, only finishing in 33rd place, and the path was wide open for Zane to win the whole thing. Mango was able to overcome Moki, the hometown hero from Canada, who had a great run of finishing in 3rd. He took Mango to a Game 5 in losers final, but his incredible run, which saw him beating Axe, Kottering, Cody, and then Amsa, came to an end, and it would be Mango taking on Zane in grand finals. After a clean sweep against Fox in winners finals, Mango switched to Falco in grand finals, but that didn't work out either.
Yo, what's it gonna be? Mango got the knockdown! Shine out of shields!
The Mango plot armor hit different! The Mango plot armor hit different, Toe! I swear!
Bear? Oh my...
Oh no!
As Zane easily secured the win, definitely living up to the Get On My Level name. In Ultimate, it was Sonics who finally had their breakout big win. The Sonic player from the Dominican Republic has appeared in several grand finals and even more top 8s, but finally has been able to close out the big one, beating out nearly 900 entrants in the Ultimate bracket. And it was a very surprising top 8 as some big names were sent to losers bracket early on, including MK Leo, who was 3-0'd by the future champion Sonics. He only managed to crawl in at 9th place. Shoutouts to Tilda and Atreus, who managed to make it into winners semi-finals, which was surprising. An incredible performance from both of those. Spargo made a great losers run after losing to Zomba in winners quarters. He made a top 8 losers run, which saw him beat Kurama, Light, Atreus, and then eventually taking revenge on Zomba and Tilda to go into grand finals. But it was Sonics who rounded out a fantastic weekend for the DR. I'll talk about that in a minute. Overcoming names like Dabuz, MK Leo, Zomba, Tilda, and Spargo to take the Get On My Level crown. Street Fighter 6 saw over 300 entrants and Mena RD continued his dominance. The Blanca showing out and looking unstoppable ahead of Evo. Canada turned out in force but was not able to stop the Dominican Bull. Safe's Ken only managed to finish second, a 3-0 sweep in grand finals. Joe Umirogan's Luke came in third, and shout out to Canadian Smash legend Riddles, whose Luke looked incredibly impressive when I saw it at CEO. He managed to finish 5th in both Smash Ultimate and Street Fighter 6. Guilty Gear Strive saw 171 entrants take part, and it was Peppery Splash's Zato that locked down the opposition and cruised to a big win. Overcoming Corey in winners final to book their place in grands, it came down to Corey and Smitty in the losers final. And Smitty's Happy Chaos was able to overcome Corey to get the revenge from the winners semi-final defeat. But unfortunately, they didn't fare much better.
Last chance for the dance for Smitty. Got to guess right. Here's the overhead connect. And he got the burst. He said, I want it all. I want your hopes, your dreams, and pass me that trophy too.
And Peppery Slash took it 3-0 to easily claim the Guilty Gear Strive title. Alright, let's take a quick pause for the cause and point your attention below, because you need to be hitting that subscribe button if you aren't already on the Reversal channel. Hit that bell and get notified as soon as brand new content drops. That's VODs and Roundup content as well. And of course, we've got brand new documentary content dropping as well. We're officially into year 2 of the Roundup, and every week you'll catch myself, Logan Sama, here, heading around the 4 corners of the FGC globe to find out exactly what's happening in the biggest, most exciting, and some of the most out there tournaments that have happened in the last 7 days. Don't forget, of course, if you're a TO and you want to be featured on the Roundup, you think you've got an event that merits our attention, then hit us up on social media. That's at reversal_GG. And of course, just give us a general follow anyway. We'll be dropping great content, updates on all our live streams, and of course, we'll let you know when videos like these ones are dropping first. That's at reversal_GG. Street Fighter 6 coming fast and furious as well every week. We stream Winner Stays On weekly, which is the live offline event in London, and UOS, which is EMEA and North America on a Thursday night. They're both on the Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ReversalGG. We'll see you there. Let's get back into the tournament roundup.
Oh no. Who is it? Is this is the danger room.
The final stop on the road to Marvel 3's return at EVO was Danger Room this past weekend, an Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Summit style event. A combination of invited and voted in players saw 8 of the best players in the US gather in San Jose, California for 3 days of intense Marvel 3 action. Hosted by Angelic, TNS and Red Bull, the production was superb and featured not only the main first of 5 group stage round robin, but a whole host of fun exhibitions, max damage and staff brackets, combo contests, and even an Ask the Players Anything segment where we got to hear the backstories and paths the players have taken throughout Marvel 3's timeline. During the group stages, all eyes were on the 2 pre-event favourites, Liberal Terminator and Jibril, and they dominated their brackets, with Liberal Terminator going undefeated and Jibril winning every other match. This continued over into the main top 8 with all players starting in winner's side. They dominated each side of their respective brackets, and it looked fated that they would meet in winner's final, with LT continuing his undefeated streak and stamping his ticket to grand finals. Meanwhile, in losers semis, an amazing performance from Noel Brown saw him defeat Ray Ray 3-0 with that signature Phoenix team. But it was Jibril who put a stop to his loser's path, however, as he looked to re-establish himself as one of the EVO 2023 favourites. It was looking very back and forth, evenly matched, as the two pre-tournament favourites clashed and took it to a 5th game at 2-2. But in the end, Liberal Terminator would finish Danger Room 2023 undefeated in sets over the entire weekend, took the whole thing through the winner's side and looking in incredible form as we move to EVO in just over a week's time.
Getting ahead, not able to get their follow-up blood heat is not going to be an issue anymore!
The bi-weekly European multi-blood type Lumina Wanted edition, hosted by our very own video editor Nick V, who does an incredible job every week on this very content, had a special exhibition card this weekend, Wanted Japan. As preparation for EVO, 4 of the best Japanese multiplayers would battle it out in a 1st to 7 single elimination bracket to fight for a nice bit of cash to spend in Las Vegas. Newly sponsored and EVO 2022 champion Jing played a back and forth set against UI until Jing found his win condition and ran away with it to close it out 7-3. The next set featured 2 players who have recently been dominating the Japanese scene, Maui and Shijo. Maui opened the set getting a quick 3-0 lead with his cocky, confident playstyle, but Shijo adapted and brought the set back to 3-3 and we were all level. And from there the set went all the way to the last game, last round, and it went down to the wire.
But the next touch will get a kill here. Oh, there it is, going for the low into the super.
But Shijo clutched it out and managed to take the win. And that would mean the finals are set, Jing against Shijo. It started out as a thriller, first going Shijo's way and then the momentum swinging back to Jing's side. But sadly for Shijo, the momentum was stuck and it never swung back his way as Jing took 4 very clean games in a row to win the card and to become the very first wanted MBTL Japan champion. Best of luck to all of these players at EVO. And if you've been missing the cards for Street Fighter 6, well, you've been missing Angry Bird on a tear. Look out for that every Monday. Alright guys, that's all we got time for this week on the Roundup. Some incredible action from around the world. We'll see you same time next week for more tournament action in the FGC. And remember, if you have an event that you want us to check out, tag us on Twitter at reversal_GG with the VODs and the brackets, and we'll take a look. Hopefully we'll get you on the Roundup next week. I'll see you next time round. Take care.